Afternoon, Craps fans. Welcome back. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. So, Doctor Don't Pass One, if you were asking, do I follow the advice that you posted, which was go back to base uh, once you're in profit? No, I do not. Should I? Yes, I should. Is it sound advice? Yes, it is. But sometimes I just gamble and I'm willing to take more risk. So, no, if that's what you're asking, I do not follow that advice, although I should. And I will endeavor to try better to do that because it makes perfect sense. Why put more at risk than you need to? You know, I shouldn't say need because there's really no need, but why put more at risk than you have to at the time? Basically, go back to base and hope for a streak to get you back to where you want to be, or get you going in the direction you want to go. All right, so I got my $1,000 here still from earlier. Looks like I got 5 and 5. All right, so maybe I'm going to try some more of that. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. Try some more of the Baccarat, Whalen's Way Crap Baccarat on the Don't Pass and the Don't Come. Fire and Dice. Whereabouts in Florida do you live? Melbourne, Florida. So just south of the Kennedy Space Center on the East Coast. How's it going, Anthony? 5.0 Cobra, how you doing? Been a minute, been a hot minute, yeah. Yeah, 5.0 Cobra, I think he's over in the Orlando area, if I remember correctly. Anthony, how's your workday going? Flying into Fort Myers tomorrow. Fort Myers, that's over on the West Coast. Nice area. Right on the Gulf. IPTV Club, good afternoon. Yep. Cool. 2 lives in a day. Nothing better to do. I know, pretty sad, isn't it, IPTV? Nothing better to do than come on here and make stupid craps videos. Give you guys an opportunity to chat about craps or whatever the hell's on your mind. I've been struggling all afternoon. I'm like, oh, I really want to take a nap. And I'm like dozing and partially dozing and watching YouTube videos on my television. And it was interesting because all over Vegas just went back to Slots of Fun. I have fond memories of Slots of Fun when I was a youngster going to Vegas. That was the thing because right there on the strip they'd have the doors open on the end and they always had a craps table right there. Not that I played craps at the time, but dollar dogs, cheap beer. They always had cheap Heinekens. I remember that. And the place was always hopping. And then, over the years, I've watched videos where it's just nothing in there, And so they just added another pit. He was there like 5 days ago, I guess, where he said that they were putting in a pit. So he went back, I don't know when, today, yesterday, recently. And sure enough, they got a roll to win table in there now, $5 roll to win table with the dealer. They had blackjack and a couple of tables in there. So not quite its former glory, but nice to see that they're using it again. All right, what's Anthony saying? I say get out, but I work from home. Yep. Yeah, working from home. I did that for a long time. Arizona Crapshooters. Double-edged sword. Whole family's there, yeah. Fire and Dice. Oh my goodness, I can't even read that. The roll to wins are being removed. Oh, interesting. So Aruze, I think is how you pronounce it, Aruze Games. They went bankrupt. So somebody bought their assets, including all the roll to win tables. And maybe they're just wanting too much money to maintain them or something. That's interesting that they're taking them out. Like I said, there was one, they put one in on Victory, and it was dealer run, where you would throw the dice and the dealer would punch in the numbers. And then I guess they just weren't getting enough people on it, so they changed it to auto, because they had this software, right? So they changed it to auto mode. So basically just use the random number generator, and it did it all automatically. But they went, I think it was $10, no, it must have been $5. $5 when they had the dealer there, and they dropped it down to $1. So that's the cheapest roll to win table. Granted, it's 100% digital. There's no dice, but I've watched the rolls. They're very random. Just like you would see on a regular table. So yeah, interesting. But since they went out of business, it's probably related to that. Anthony says, my local had an electronic roll to win that they changed to some sort of fishing game. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad. I mean, I prefer to have real dice, just, although I didn't have an issue with the random number generator that they used, the RNG in the software, but I would rather have the inner block, mind your own business bubble craps over the roll to win. But anyway, personal preference, All right, so let's try the don't pass, don't come again. $25 on the don't pass. And I got my tally thing going on over here. So we're at level 1. Here we go. 415, fever. All right, point is 5. Looking for a 7. We got a 5. That would be a point hit. All right, so we're going to lose that don't pass, because that's what happens when you hit your point. And now we're going to go to level 2 on the don't come. And we got a 4. 314. All right, 2 units on the don't come. Let's see where it goes. And right now it's not going to go anywhere because we got a 12, which is a push. And now we got an 11, so we're going to lose that 2 units on the don't come. So now we're going to go 3 units on the don't pass. Once this shooter either hits their point or hits a 7. We got a 549. And we got a point hit, 314. All right, so we're off the 4. Now we're going to go 3 units on the don't pass. Laddering up 1 unit for each loss and switching from the don't pass to the don't come. And we got a 6. Point is 6. Again, not a great point for a dark side play, but you never know what's going to roll. We got a 10, hard 10. And we got a 5, fever. Looking for a big red. There we go, 5, 2, we're all through, off the 6. All right, so that's going to pay us 3 units on the don't pass. We're going to ladder back down to 2 units on the don't pass. Put that back in our rack. All right, and here we go. And we got a 5, fever. There's a 5. And there's an 8, 62. Looking for a 61. And there's a 3. And there's a 61. Nice. All right, so we're off the 5. That's going to pay us 2 units. And we're going to ladder back down to 1 unit on the don't pass. Got a spinner, AC Doocy. That's going to be a winner on the don't. All right, right there, we're up 75 bucks. What can we do with 75 bucks if we walked away from the table right now? Right now. What are we going to do? All right, Arizona Crap Shooters firing dice, firing back. All right, what do we got? Yeah, the Aruzi. Yeah, so yeah, somebody bought all their assets. Oh, Interblock did, or just specific assets. Ah. And they had different. They had more than just the roll to win craps machine. They had slot machines. But I guess, and I did some reading when that happened, which has been several months now. But there was some financial shenanigans with the parent company, and they got sued and at the parent company, not the Aruz Games, which was unfortunate because they were in Vegas, and I'm sure they employed a lot of people. But it just kind of got caught up in the corporation. It's like an umbrella corporation. The corporation's ills basically ended up flowing down and impacting their business unit. I mean, they were nice tables. You know, if they end up going on sale surplus somewhere, I would buy one in a heartbeat for my house. They're just really well made. You know, they're comfortable. And, you know, it'd be fun to play craps on. Even if you just took the plastic up and put a regular layout underneath it, got rid of all the digital shit. So, you know, you didn't have to worry about maintaining that. Just from a pure craps table standpoint, they're pretty nice. So, who knows? Maybe they'll show up on the secondary market, surplus or something. Auction house, who knows? But I would certainly entertain getting one. Hey, Waylon, good afternoon. All right, where are we at? So we're still coming out. 1 unit on the don't pass. And now we're off the don't pass because we got a 7 out. Or come out 7, sorry, come out 7. Get my terminology straight. All right, so now we're going to go level 2 on the don't come. As soon as this shooter can get a point, which they just did, a 5. All right, 2 units on the don't come. Here we go. All of our profit on the line, and we just lost it. Ugh, so frustrating. 11. All right, so now we're going to go out for 3 units on the don't pass. Once this shooter makes their point, or a 7's out. We got 10, pair of 5s. We got a 6, 516. And we got a 3, Acey Deucey. And we got a 7 out. All right. So we got off the 5, that shooter did. We got a new shooter, and we're going to go out for 3 units on the don't pass on this new shooter. Here we go. 6, 4, 10. Point is 10. Finally, a decent point for the dark side. Here we go. Looking for big red now. We got a 5, Fever. Looking for big red. There it is, 43. 7 out. All right. So that's going to get us 3 units on the don't pass. We're going to follow the winner on the Baccarat strategy. We'll put that over there, and we're going to go down to 2 units on the don't pass. Here we go. New shooter coming out. 8, square pair. Point is 8. And we got a 10, hard 10, down on the end. Oh, 8. Point hit, dang it. Oh well. 6s and 8s, they're not good for the light, for the dark side. Better for the light side. All right, so now we got to go up to 3 units on the don't come because we're doing the Baccarat and we're switching between the don't pass and the don't come. So we'll get a point going here, 516. Shitty ass point on the dark side. Let's see if we can do better. All right, so now we got to go 3 units on the don't come. Here we go. Round around and where we go. 11. Boo. Gonna lose that. Don't come. All right, so now we got to go to level 4 on the don't pass once the Shooter makes their point or 7's out. Easy doocy there. And 415, horse and buggy. And 628. And 415, horse and buggy again. Whoa, 549. Five, 2, we're all through. All right, so now we got to go 4 units on the don't pass. There we go. Coming out. And we got a flipping 7. Gosh darn it. Well, all right, so we're going to lose that 4 units on the don't pass. And now we're going to go 5 units on the don't come. Once we get a point established here. 10. That would have been a good one for us. Maybe. All right. On the 10, 5 units on the don't come. Here we go. What do we got? Boxcars, midnight, push. Push on the don't. All right. Here we go. Try again. 8. Terrible number. Terrible number. All right. So we're going to move behind the 8. Looking for big red. And we got a 10 point hit. All right, so we got the same shooter coming out. Looking for that come out 7 now. No, they hit the 8. Bastard, rat bastard. Right on the 8. Boom, right knocking off our DC there. All right, so now we got to go level 6 on the don't pass. All right, looking to clear this shooter here. Got a 549. Or make your point, either one. We'll play it either way. 639. 617 out. All right, off the 8. All right, now we're going to go level 6. There's 4, 5, 6 on the don't pass. Here we go, coming out. And we got a 6, another crappy ass number for us. All right, let's see what happens. 5. We know what'll probably happen. 628. 4. 617 out. That's what we wanted to see. It's the only way I wanted to see the 6 that time. All right, so what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 150 bucks. All right, 6 units back in our rack. And now we're going to go to 5 units on the don't pass. $1.25. Here we go. 12 boxcars, midnight. Push on the don't. Again, back-to-back 12s. Bullets. That's what we want to see. That's a winner. That's going to be a winner on the don't. 5 units. There we go. Now we're going to ladder back down to 4 units. All right, so we got 4 there. There we go. All right, 4 units on the don't pass. And we got a boxcars again. And we got a Yo 11. That's going to cost us what? 4 units. All right, so now we're going to go out on the don't come for 5 units. Here we go. And we got 11. And we got an 8. Point is 8. All right, on the 8. And now we got to go out for 5 units on the DC. 125. Here we go. Oh, don't roll. Dice in the cubby. All right. 6, 5, 1, 6. Well, had the 8, and we got the 6. See if we can get a 7. There it is, 61. All right, so we're off the 8. We got a new shooter. This is going to come down and get paid 5 units. There we go. All right. So there's our 5 units there. And there's our 5 units there. So we're back in profit. So we're going to go ahead and drop all the way back down to level 1 on the Don't Come. Here we go. That's the winner. And we got an 8. On the 8. $25 on the Don't Come. 1 unit. Here we go. 617. That's going to be a loser. All right. 2 units on the Don't Pass. Back into our rack. Here we go. Looking for a 7 or an 8. We got a 9. 7, 8, or 9. But not looking for the 9. We got a 5. Alright. 8 point hit. Alright. Same shooter. 2 units on the Don't Pass. Here we go. 6, 2, 8. Alright. 7 out. PSO on the 8. There we go. That's what we like. Alright, back to level 1 on the Don'ts. Here we go. On the Don't Pass, I should say. Because they're both Don'ts. 617. Loser on the Don't Pass. Alright, back to level 2 on the Don't Come. Here we go. 8. Point is 8. Alright, so we got 2 units on the DC. Here we go. 8. Couldn't have hit a better number. Alright, so we're off the 8. Same shooter, coming out. DC's behind the 8. And we got a 2 craps. And we got a 9. Point is 9. Alright, so on the 9 for the shooter, we're looking for a 7. We got a 4. Hard 4. And we got a 6. 6s and 8s. There's the 8. Alright, so we're going to lose 2 units on that, and now we're going to go 3 units on the Don't Pass. And we got a 9 point hit. Hot shooter, hot shooter. Alright, 3 units on the Don't Pass. Here we go. Clicky clack 8. Better than a 7, but not by a whole lot. Alright, there's a 5. And there's a yo. And there's a 437. There we go. That's what we want. 437 out. Alright, so that's going to pay us 3 units. And we'll put that back over here. And we're going to go back to 2 units on the Don't Pass. Coming out. New shooter. 5, 5, 10. There we go. That's a good number for us. Stay as far away from the middle of the board as possible. 6, 2, 8. 5, 3, 8. 3, 2, 5. 3, 2, 5. 3, 4, 7 out. That's what we were looking for. All right, 2 units. All right, we're up $100. What do we want to do with $100? We want to walk away with $100 or keep playing? That is the question, right? What do we want to do? Doctor, don't pass. 1, Our boy here should 100% go back to 100%. Rule number 1, 100%. There is no gray area. There is no room for deviation. You shall go back to base once you are back in profit. Sometimes I just feel like gambling. Sometimes, I mean, I know that that's what I should do. Do I do it all the time? No. Hell no. Should I? Yes. Hell yes. Sometimes I just want to gamble. I don't know. Are we gambling or are we gambling? Kind of waxing philosophical today. I'm not sure. Let's get something in the water maybe. Right, Doctor Don't Pass One? He don't listen to Dr. Don't Pass One. Nobody listens to Dr. Don't Pass One. That would be silly. That would just be nonsensical. Waylon said it. Waylon said it multiple times. He says it all the time. As soon as you're back in profit, go down to base. It's not a revelation. I mean, it's just common sense. Don't put more of your bankroll at risk if you're already back in profit, right? So we keep playing, looking for that streak, if you will, to the positive side. And while we're playing the negative side, we just play the ladder. Play it properly, right? Full, and that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to do a full ladder, you know, ladder up, ladder down. But once I'm back in profit, back to base. I don't know. Kids these days, they just don't listen. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right, here we go, coming out. New shooter, we got 5. We got 1 unit. Looks like 1 unit on the Don't Pass. Doctor Don't Pass, 1 unit. All right, so we're on the 5. What are we looking for? Big red. Hey, look at that. 437. It's like it's magic. Magic dice. All right, 1 unit. Back to us. We're up $1.25 now. $1.25. What would we do with $1.25? We could walk away right now, head to the bar. Would we be satisfied with $1.25? A lot of people would. All right, here we go. Let's get a little bit more maybe. Bullets. Oh, that's another quarter. That's sweet. Sweet. All right, $1.50. Are we satisfied with $1.50? I don't know. $1.50 is sounding pretty good to me. What's Anthony saying? All right, mixed in with his conservatism. Yeah. Scott has that. Oh man, my eyes are bugging me. Sliver of gambling blood. Oh yeah. I definitely am a gambler. But I mean, we're gambling. Every time we walk up to a table, we're gambling, right? I mean, life is a gamble. I like that. You know, go gamble. Trooper 97. Yeah, life is a gamble. Getting up in the morning is a gamble. Everything we do is a gamble, right? It's a calculated risk. There's always a downside. $1.50, let's go. Yeah, all right, Waylon. I'll see you at the bar, brother. $1.50 is good to me. $1.50. All right. Yeah, let's go for $2. $200. That's just got a nice ring to it today. That's what I'm thinking. It's a beautiful day, a little breezy here in Central Florida. I do need a nap though, because I'm getting kind of groggy. But I'm kind of thinking I want a cigar. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. All right, we got a new shooter, I believe, and we are coming out for 1 unit on the Don't Pass. Boxcars, midnight, double on the bubble. That's a big old push. Here we go. 617. Bastard. He's gunning for us. This shooter's gunning for us. All right, we're going to lose that one. And now we're going to go to 2 units on the Don't Come. My second favorite friend, the Don't Come. 415. 1.36% house edge. Lowest house edge next to the Don't Pass. All right, so now what do we got? 2 units on the Don't Come. All right, let's get a good number now. 10, that's what I'm talking about. Down on the end. All right, so we're going to move behind the 10. Yeah, don't let my liberalism fool you. 325, 325, point hit. All right, we got a hot shooter, hot shooter. All right, they are coming out. We are looking for that come out 7. We got a come out 6. All right, we're on to 6. All right, still looking for big red. We got an 8. We got a 7, 61. That's the only way I wanted to see a 6 that time as well. All right, so our DC is going to come down, get paid. We are up $175. $25 away from my theoretical win goal. We are at 1 unit on the Don't Come. We got a new shooter coming out. 3, AC Doocy. Man, oh man, if we could have been on the Don't Pass right there. Could have been halfway to the bar already. 549. 9 is the point. All right. So what do we say? 1 unit on a DC. There we go. And we got an 8. That's a crappy, crappy, crappy number. 8. DC is going to move behind the 8. Now we're looking for a 7. 2 craps. 7 out. There we go. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So we got a new shooter. Our DC is going to come down and get paid. All right. So now we are up $200. Can you believe it? $200. Holy simoleons. All right. We're going to stay at level 1 on the Don't Come. If we can get 200, we can get 250. Come on now. Come on. We're not joking around here. 426. 1 unit on the DC. Here we go. And we got a 4. It's a very good number for us. Much better than that nasty old 6 or 8. See if we can make it work. 9, Neener. All right. Whoa, no dice. No roll, I mean. All right. 516. Point hit. Hot shooter. Hot shooter. We got a hot shooter here. Hitting them points. Coming out. How about a come out 7? Nope. We got to come out 10. Down on the other end. All right. And we got a 9. 549. Center field 9. Old Man Earl. Boxcars. And we got a 5. Fever. 4-1. Horse and Buggy. No field 5. 8. Square pair. 10. Point hit. Hot shooter. We got a hot shooter here. All right. Same shooter coming out. How about to come out 7? Nope. 4 knocked us off. That was not nice. Not nice at all. All right. So we're going to lose that quarter. Now we're going to go to level 2 on the Don't Pass. As soon as this shooter finishes his hand one way or the other. 6-5 yo. My oh my. 6-5 yo again. 314 point hit. All right, so now we're going to go 2 units on the Don't Pass. Here we go, coming out. And we got an 8. My friend, the 8. All right, let's see if we can stay away from that 8. We got a 4. That's pretty far away from the 8. And we got an 8, so we did not. All right, 2 units down. And now we're going to go 3 units on the Don't Come. Same shooter coming out. They got a 4 this time. All right, so they're on the 4, and we're going to go 3 units on the DC. Here we go. And we got a 5. Fever. Better than the 6 or 8, but let's see what happens. And we got a 10. Hard 10. And we got a 9, Neener. Center field 9, Old Man Earl. And we got a 9 again, center field 9. And we got a Bullets, 2 craps. Oh, that was a bad roll. 3, AC Doocy. Sir, both dice must hit the back wall to be a legitimate roll. 6, 3, 9. 5, 4, 9. A lot of 9s. Stay up at that end. 6, 3, 9. All right, now come down just a couple of pips for me. 6, 3, 9. Just shed a couple of pips. 3, 2, 5. That's not what we wanted to see. So we're going to lose 3 units on the DC. And now we're going to go 4 units on the don't pass. Once we clear this hand, we got a 10. So we went from 200 to 50 bucks. 6, 4, 10. That's gambling, folks. 4, 2, 6. 2 by 4. 6, 1, 7. All right. Off the 4, and now we're going to do 4 units on the don't pass. Here we go. And we got a yo. That's going to be a loser on the don't pass for 4 units. So now we're going to go 5 units on the don't come. And we got a 9, point of 9. All right, so now we're going to go 4, 1, 5 units on the DC. Looking for a good point. Give me a good point. 5? Yeah, better than a 6 or 8. Let's see what we can do with it. See what the dice want to do with it. It's better. 5, 4, 9, point hit. Hot shooter. Hot shooter coming out. 4, 2, 6. Point is 6. All right. Same shooter's got the 6 now. We got a 4, hard 4. Looking for big red. 11, yo. 6, point hit. Hot shooter. All right. Same shooter coming out. 4, 2, 6 again. 2, 1, 3. 3, 2, 5. Boo hiss. All right, so that's 5 units, and now we're going to have to go 6 units on the don't pass. Here we go. 5, 3, 8. 4, 1, 5. Looking for a 6 or a 7. 6 or a 7. Got a 10. And we got a 10. And we got a 7 out. All right. All right, now I got to go 6 units. There's 4, 5, 6 units, 150 bucks on the don't pass. Here we go. And we got a 5 again. And let's see if we have better luck on the 5 this time. And we got an 8. And we got a 4. And we got a 9. And we got a 7 out. There we go. Did a little bit better that time. All right, so what is that? 6 units, 150 bucks. 6 units, there we go. And we're going to ladder back down to 5 units. All right, 5 units on the don't pass. Coming out. 4, 1, 5 again. Horse and buggy. All right, looking for big red. 628. Looking for a 6-1. 639. 639. 4, hard 4, ballerina. 2-2. 2 aces. 7 out. 5-2. All right. All right, so it's going to pay us 5 units. One more. 5 units, and we're going to ladder back down to 4 units. Actually, we're back in profit now. So let's go down. We'll do a little bit of gambling. So we got 3, 5, 3, 2, 5. So we'll go back down. We'll go to level 2 on the don't pass. So instead of going to 4, we're going to go to 2. Coming out. AC doocy. Oh my goodness, I wish I would have kept them all out there. But that's okay. We're gambling. So that goes back in our rack, back up 150 bucks. Here we go. Actually, we should ladder back down to level 1. Here we go. 628 on the 8. All right, looking for big red. 628, point hit. All right, we're going to lose that quarter. Back out for level 2 on the DC. And we got a 4. Doesn't matter to us, but I'm sure it matters to them. 2 units on the DC. And we got an 8 square pair. So that's going to move behind the 8. Now we're looking for big red. 415 fever. No field 5. 516. 314. Point hit. Hot shooter. Hot shooter. All right. They got 1 point. Let's see how many more they can get. Oh, they knocked us off. Those rat bastards. 538. All right. So that's going to knock off our 2 units. Now we're going to go 3 units on the pass. Don't pass. 10. 6, 4, 10. Looking for a 7 or an 8. And we got a 7. All right. 3 units. That's all of our profit at the moment on the don't pass. Coming out. 7. Come out 7. That's going to be a loser. All right. So we're back to break even. And we're going to go out 4 units on the don't come. 617 again. Saved us from that one. 549. Point is 9. All right, so we're on the 9. Back into our bankroll for 4 units on the DC. And we got an 11. That's going to be a loser on the DC. All right, 5 units on the DP once we get off the point. 3. 4. 6. 6. 5. 6. 8. Man, oh man, lots of numbers, lots of box numbers. 6. 10. 7 or 9. That's all we're looking for. We got a 6. 7 out. All right, finally. My goodness. All right, so now we got to go 5 units on the don't pass. 4 and 1 is 5. $1.25. Here we go. 516. Another crappy number on the dark side, but let's see what happens. Haven't seen many 7s. Maybe we'll see some. 2 craps. Oh, could have used that a roll ago. What can you do? What can you do? 649 out of 54. 649. It's the one with the 6 dots, Scott. Oh, 8. Square pair. 8. 5, 3. 6, 1, 7 out. There we go. All right, that's going to pay us 5 units. And we're going to ladder back down to 4 units. On the don't pass. Here we go. 6, 4, 2, 6. Alrighty. 10 down on the end. 415. I don't like those. You fire them into the corners and they just basically stick. Oh, there we go. 61. That's what we want to see. 61. All right, so that's going to pay us 4 units. And that's going to go back in the rack. So now we're back to even, plus $1.25. Let's go back to 2 units on the don't pass. Here we go. And we got a 6 again. And we got a 10. And we got a 5. And we got a 9. And we got a 10. Oh my goodness. Turn it into a hand again. 9. 8. 9. 11. All these rolls. Come on now. Where's my 7? 5. 3, 2, 5. Oh, thank heaven. Where's my 7? 5 again. 2 aces. 6, 2, 8. The only way I want to see that 6 is with a 6, 1, 7. 3, 2, 5. Alrighty. There we go. 6, 1, 7 out. My goodness gracious. That was a hand and a half. All right, $50. Back down to level 1 on the don't pass. What do we got here? 150, 175. Coming out. 617, short and sweet. No more don't pass. Now it's level 2 on the don't come. And we got a 9. Neater. Point is 9, but we don't really care about that because we got 2 units on the don't come looking for our own point, and we did not get it. 5, 2, 7 out. So we got a new shooter, and we got level 3 on the don't pass. Here we go. And another 7. Oh, we're supposed to be avoiding this chop. Not happening. All right, level 4 on the don't come again. Boxcars, midnight. Dig back in our bankroll again. 7. Come out 7. 4. Alright, so now we got 4 units on the DC again. $100. Here we go. Ah, nice Yo 11. Perfect. 5 units on the don't pass. 415. Looking for a 4 or a 7. Yo 11. 6-5 yo. 325. 415. Can't tell you how much I just want to lay that 4 for 200 bucks right now. 426. But then that wouldn't be the strategy, would it? 6-5 yo. 415. 538. 538. 6, hard 6. Oh my gosh. 549. 426. Ay caramba. Bullets. Clicky clack 5. 314. Point hit. Ooh, thank goodness I didn't lay it. Alright, so now we got 5 units on the don't pass. So there's 4 and 1 is 5. Here we go. 9. 639. Point is 9. Now we care. Let's see if we can get a 7. 314. 538. 6-1, we're all done. All right, off the 9. All right, so that's 5 units. There we go. So that'll go back here. It gets us back to even again. Up 50 bucks. So what do I want to do? I want to go 3 units on the don't pass. And we got a 6. Not a great number, but let's see. You never know. Never know what the dice want to do. 9, neater. 6. That's what they wanted to do. All right, 3 units down on the don't. Now we're out on 4 on the come. Don't come. Here we go. 4. Hard 4. All right, so we got that there. 4 units on the don't come. 9. All right, that's going to move behind the 9. And we're looking for big red. And we got a 7 out. That would be big red. All right, so we got a new shooter. We're off the 4. Our 4 units is going to come down and get paid 4 units. Back in the rack, and we're going to go 3 units on the don't come. Here we go. And we got a 4 again. Or the shooter did. 3 units on the don't come. Here we go. And we got a 3. That's going to be a winner on the don't come. Easy doozy. Alright, 3 units. And we're going to ladder that back down to 2 units on the don't come. Here we go. And we got a 7, so that's going to be a loser on the don't come. So now we're going to go 3 units on the don't pass. All right, boxcars. Looking for a 4 or a 7. Most likely it's going to be a 7. But nope, there's the 4. I was mistaken. All right, so now we're going to go 3 units on the don't pass. Here we go. And we got a 3. Winner on the don't pass. Nice. All right, 3 units. Going to ladder back down to 2 units on the don't pass. Here we go. Still coming out. 5. Fever. Point is 5. All right. All right. All right. All right. Oh, look at that. Point hit back to back. 2 units down on the don't pass. Back out for 3 on the don't come. And we got a 7. Come out 7. And we got a 5. Fever. All right. Got a hot shooter on the 5. 3 units on the don't come. Here we go. And what do we got? 9. Neener. All right, that's going to move behind the 9. And what do we got? 8. 6, 2, 8. 10. Down on the end. 10 came easy. Nah, another 10. 6, 4, 10. I was going to say 9, but nope, that's a 4 pips. 6 plus 4, that's 10. There's our 9. Awesome. 6, 3, 9. Knocked us right off of that DC. So now we're going to go 4 units on the DP. And we got a 2 craps. Looking for a 7 or a 5. Boxcars, midnight. There's a 5. Point hit. Hot shooter. Hot shooter. All right, so now we're going 4 units on the don't pass. Back into our bankroll. Here we go. And we got a 9. Neener. Point is 9. All right, there we go. And we got a 6. 2x4 lumberyard. And we got a 6. 51. And we got a 7. 43. Alrighty. So we're off the 9. It's going to pay us 4 units on the don't pass, and we'll go ahead and ladder back down to 3 units on the don't pass. Here we go. And we got a 617. That's going to be a loser on the don't pass. Alright, back out for 4 units on the don't come. 8. Point is 8. On the 8, 4 units on the don't come. Here we go. And we got a 7. That's going to be a loser on the don't come and a loser on the 8. So now we got 5 units on the don't pass. All right, 4 and 1 is 5. Here we go, coming out. And we got a 6, 4, 2, 6. Point is 6. Point is 6. Point hit. 5 units down. 6 units on the DC. Here we go. 8 is the point. All right, 6 units. 150 bucks. There we go on the DC. And we got a 7. That's going to be a loser on the 8 and a loser on the DC. All right, so now we got 7 units on the DP. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, there we go. 175 bucks. 4. Point is 4. 7 out. PSO on the 4. All right, so that's going to give us 175 bucks. And we're going to take it down to 150 bucks. Level 6 on the don't pass. Here we go. And we got an 8 square pair. And we got a 10, hard 10, puppy paws. 8, shit. All right. Level 7 on the Don't Come. Here we go. 628. There we go, 7 units, 175. And we got a 7. So we're off the 8. And we're off the DC. All right, level 8 on the DP, that's 200 bucks. There we go. Coming out. 628. On the 8, looking for a 7. 6. And we got a 7. 61. All right, so we're off the 8. It's going to pay us 8 units. Now we're going to go down to 7 units on the Don't Pass. Here we go, coming out. Boxcars, Midnight, double on the bubble. 426. 516. That'd be a point hit. All right. 8 units on the Don't Come. Here we go. And we got to come out 7. I'll have to wait one more roll. And what do we got here? 639. All right, point is 9. So now we need 8 units on the Don't Come. 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. 426. Lovely. Lovely 6. Behind the 6 with our DC. Here we go. 9. Point hit. Hot shooter. Hitting the point. All right. How about a come out 7? Nope. 9. Back on the 9. 8. 5. 3. 7 out. 61. All right, so DC is going to come down and get paid. That's 8 units, 200 bucks. And that's all going to go back in the rack. And we're going to ladder back down to level 7 on the Don't Come. Here we go. Bullets. 4, 5, 9. Point is 9. All right, 7 units on the Don't Come. 175 bucks. Here we go. 6, 4, 10. That's a better number for us. We like the 10s. Behind the 10 with our DC. Let's see if we can stay away from it. Looking for big red. We got a 9 point hit. Hot shooter. Hot shooter. All right. Looking for a come out 7 now. Hot shooter. 6, 2, 8. 1 pip too many. 6, 2, 8. Point hit. Hot shooter. All right, looking for that big red 7 on the come out. Yo, 11. 9, Neener. All right, we are back on the 9. Looking for a 7. Got a 6, 5, 1. 7 out. There we go. 61. Off the 9 with that shooter. And we're going to take our 7 units down and get paid. 175 bucks. There we go. All right, so we got 100, 200, 300, 400, 450. Level 6 on the DC. Here we go. 150 bucks. 7, come out 7. And we got another come out 7. And we got a 5. Point is 5. Alright, so we're going to go out for 6 units on the DC. Here we go. What do we got? What do we got? 9. Neener. Alright, that's going to go behind the 9. And we got a yo 11. And we got a yo 11. And we got a 9. Knocked ourselves right off of that DC. Alright, so now it's back to level 7 on the DP. Yo 11 again. Looking for a 5 or a 7. And we got a 6. And we got a 10. And we got a 9. And we got a 9. Man, this is going to be one long ass session on the table, I got to tell you. 325, point hit. Hot shooter. Alright, so now we're at level 7 again. 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 175 bucks on the DP. Oh, hit the damn rack. Got a crappy number for my effort. 516. 516. That's what I get. Alright. Level 8 on the DC. Here we go. 10. Hard 10. Alright, 200 bucks on the DC. So that's going to be 4 and 4. Here we go. And we got a 5. That's going to go behind the 5. And we got a 7. There we go. 61. Off the 10. DC is going to come down and get paid 200. And we can reload the rack. Alright, so now we're going to go level 7 on the DC. Here we go. 7 out. Come out 7. Keep doing that. Come out 7. 3, AC Doocy. 9, Neener. Alright, so we're on the 9, and we got 7 units. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. 175 bucks. Here we go. And we got a 9, so we're going to knock. They hit their point because they're a hot shooter. We're going to go behind a 9. And we got a 6, 4, 2, 6. New point is 6. Same shooter. There we go. All right. And we got a 4, 3, 1. Little Joe. And we got a 9. Knocked ourselves right off that DC. Alright, so now we're back at level 8 on the DP. 9 again. This is the quintessential grind. 538. 426. Point hit. Alright. So now we got 8 units on the DP. That's 200 bucks. 100, 200, don't pass. Here we go. And we got a boxcars, push. And we got an 8, 6, 2, 8. All right, on the 8. And we got a 4. we got a 4. And we got a 2. And we got a 9, 63. And we got an 8-point hit. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right, so we're going to lose all of that. And now we got to go level 9 on the Don't Come. Here we go. And we got a 7, come out 7. And we got a 4. All right, shooters on the 4, and we're going to go level 9 on the DC. That's 4, that's 8, that's 9. 2 1/4, here we go. Looking for a DC number, we got a 9. All right, so that's going to move behind the 9. For 2 1/4. And we got a 10. And we got a 9. Knocked ourselves right off of that one again. All right. As we go careening towards irrelevance here. All right. 639. Just to rub our nose in it. 8. 11. 9. 6. 6. 5. 4-point hit. Hot shooter. All right, so now we got to go level 10, and we only have level 9 left. So we're going to go level 9 on the Don't Pass. And that's it, boys and girls. All she wrote. And we got an 8. Point is 8. 7 out. There we go. Whisper of Life. Whisper of Life. All right, so that's going to get paid. And we're going to go down by 1. Here we go. 4. Point is 4. 10. 9. 7 out. All right, so we're going to get paid, whatever that is, and we're going to go down by 1. Here we go. And we got a 10. There we go. Getting some decent numbers now. See if we can make it work. Nope. Back-to-back 10s. Bastard. Bastages. Just when you start to get a little bit of life. All right. So where were we at? We were at 9. Should have been 10. 8. That's probably 8. Yep. All right. So we're going to lose 8 on that one. So we got to go back to 9 on the DC. Here we go. 6 to 8. All right, so we're on the 8. Now we need 9 units on the DC. 9 units. Here we go. And we got a 3 craps. There we go. It's a winner. 9 units. I like it. All right, so there's our 9, and we're going to reduce it by 1. Back in the rack. Here we go. Still looking for that DC. 5. Fever. All right, that's going to move behind the 5. Looking for Big Red. 9. 7 out. There we go. Man, oh man. Luck be a lady this afternoon. All right, so that's going to come down and get paid for 9 units. And we're going to go back to 8 units. Let's see where we're at. Looks like we're still down a few $100, but a lot better than we were. All right, so we got 500 on that side. Looks like about 400 on this side. Yep, 400 on this side. So we're only down $100 from where we started. Oh my goodness. All right, well, we're still down. And do we want to do 8 units? Sure, what the hell. 8 units on the DC. Here we go. Oh, that's not the DC, Scott. That's the DP. All right, so we'll stay on the DC. 8 units. Go down. Red Eye say, no, no, go back to base. All right, we're still down $100. I agree. I don't, $200 seems ridiculous. All right, let's go down. Let's go back to my default 2 units. All right, we'll go down to level 2 on the DC. 426. All right, level on the 6. 2 units on the DC. Here we go. And what do we got? AC Doocy. That's a winner on the DC. Woot woot. All right. So we're going to stay at 2 units on the DC. Here we go. 516. I'm going to knock the point off because we got a hot shooter. And we're going to go behind the 6. There we go. All right, looking for that come out 7. Got to come out 8. Doesn't really help us though. All right, now we're looking for big red again. 8 point hit. Hot shooter, hot shooter. All right, come out 7, please. Come out 10. Down on the end. All right. Boxcars. Looking for big red. There it is, 61. All right. So that's going to come down and get paid. Now we're back at break even again. Wow, holy craps. I did not think we were going to come back from that one. Shit. That was brutal. Brutal. So it was an hour and 18. I don't know what that was at the table. IPTV can tell me, but that was probably at least 2.5 hours of rolls at the table, at least. All right, let's see if we can make a little bit of money so we don't have to beg you guys at the bar for a frickin' drink. All right, so we'll go back to level 1. We'll stay on the DC. Here we go. See if we can make $50. I'll be satisfied. At this point, I would be satisfied with $50. All right, $25 on the DC. Here we go. 11, loser on the DC. Hey, caramba. All right, now we're going to go to level 2 on the DP once we get off the point here. 4. 2. For a 5 or a 7. 2. 5. There we go. Point hit. Hot shooter. All right, so now we're at 2 units on the don't pass. Here we go. And we got a 9. Point is 9. All right. 6. 3. 10. 10. 8. Yeah, probably more like 3 hours. 8. That would be a long time at the table. 4. 6. 6. 'Boxcars. 7 out. All right, so that's going to pay us 2 units. Going to ladder back down to 1 unit. Here we go. 8, 6, 2, 8. 6, 1, 7. All right, I got 50 bucks, so I don't have to mooch off of you guys at the bar. I am satisfied with 50 bucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1,000 bucks. Oh my God, that was the hardest 150 bucks. 5 hours. Holy shit. My back, I'd be fucking trashed. Sorry, pardon my French. I would be trashed. Alright guys, thank you for stopping by for a little crappy hour action. That was a painful one, but hey, lots of rolls for you guys that like to use the rolls for your own devices. So, thank you very much. Time for me to go put a pizza in the oven. Alright, take care guys. Have a great rest of your Friday. Probably see you back here at the table over the weekend. Don't have any firm plans, but we'll see how it goes. Thanks again. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. Have a great rest of your day.